Hello once again, this is Augustine Ketoglu and welcome to Augwood Forex Captured Trading Signals Video 3. Learn how to trade Forex professionally. This is a video before you that I will encourage you to go to our website and watch this video to refresh your knowledge in Forex trading. In forex trading, there are two main basic approach to analyzing the currency market, which is fundamental and technical. And fundamental is the study of specific factors that affect price in the market. And as we go along, you'll be able to understand really what we mean by factors that affect the market conditions. Now, this is fundamental calendar. This is where the fundamental economic data are released for us to be able to assess it and be able to know what will be the prevailing condition in the market currently. These type of news are short-term trading kind of approach. These are not long-term trading reports. This data helps us to trade the market in a short while, like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 1 hour, at most 2 hours. At times, some can even move for the whole day, depending on the volatility of that news or the impact of that news. Like for instance, with what we have before us now, the red dots means that that particular data is an high impact news. And this morning we want to examine the Great British Pound. When they released their service PMI and it was good, we want to see how the market reacted to this particular news for you to know that this is the effect. This is what fundamental can also cause in the market. It has a potential of changing the trend in the market. Now, this is the video recording that I've captured based on the Great British Pound. That's the UK Service PMI report that was released. And this is how the market reacted to it. But I want to use it to place a trade and show you one or two things that are very important to a trader. A trader, you must love using stop loss because there are reasons for using stop loss. Stop loss are one of the powerful tools that can help you to control your losses. Let's assume now I have placed a trade for a sell because my signal tells me to sell. Therefore, I took the sell position and currently I'm reading a bit of profit. And in the next 1 hour, maybe I don't know that there's an economic data about to be released. So even if they release it and I'm not currently in the market but my trade is on, because of my stop loss, I shouldn't have to be afraid because anything that happens, I am willing to pay this as my risk. So this is what I've risked. And now you can see they've released the news now because this is the time the news was supposed to be released, and look at how the market is reacting to that news because the news is in favor of the Great British Pound because the results they released on the UK service PMI was very good. Therefore, it has changed the trend. It's now buying in the favor of the pound. So, do I have a signal for a sell? Because of the stop loss, I'm not afraid because if the market turns against me. So, as a trader, you must love to trade with stop loss because of the volatility in the market. Assuming I am not trading, I am not using stop loss, I would have been making so much losses, which can be the detriment to my account. So I encourage, as a trader, you should be able to love to trade with stop loss. And the new ones who are also coming, you should know that one of the powerful tools the broker has provided for you to enjoy is stop loss and take profit. Make use of it and be able to save yourself from investment hazards, or engage our service and we'll be able to take you through a very nice trading approach so that you'll be able to understand how the forex market works. Now, I told you we have two main approaches, the fundamental and also technical, and I want to take you through the technical analysis because basically I'm a purely technical trader. Because with the technical trading, I can have time to leave my platform, just place a trade and leave and go and do other things because of the one of the most powerful tool, which is the stop loss and the take profit. That means if I set it up, my trade can be triggered in profit or in minus, that it will not go against me as such. So technical analysis is what one uses to attempt to predict future price movement, and these are some of the tools we use to be able to help us to recognize this support and resistance zones. Now I want to show you some few captured trade by Augwood Forex. This is what we have for you if you engage us to learn Forex professionally. This is our approach. Now I had a signal on the 30th of August for a buy. That is a trend line buy signal on 30th of August 2013 on pound USD. It made 122 pips in 4 days, but this trend line gave me a very powerful confirmation of the trend, that the new trend that is forming. So when I saw this new trend, I know that this trend will still continue. So because of this, I didn't close this trade and I allow it to continue to run. Let's look at what happened next. Because I left the trade to continue to run, the first 4 days it made 122 pips, but the same trade now is still running and it has now reading 200 pips in 7 days, because I have now identified the trend to be an upward trend, and this trend line also helped me to detect or to recognize the trend. So it will be wise for me to stay a bit longer in this trade to be able to enjoy the maximum benefits this trend is giving me. Now I still stay in this particular trade after 9 days, and now the profit is now reading 320 pips in 9 days. Yet I didn't exit because I have not got a signal to exit, because we are signal traders. We trade purely based on signal. And finally, trend line buy signal on the 30th of August on pound USD made 439 pips in 11 days. So after 11 days, I now got a signal to exit, because after the pull, after the profit, I now saw a gap up also, which gives me the which helps me that the wisest thing to do now is to exit the trade. So I was able to exit the trade at this profit. So this is what we have for you. So if you engage our service to learn, we will take you through the technical analysis aspect of the forex trading, that you can trade and you can be able to have more time to trade and to do other things also. Now let's look at other trading signals also generated on the Euro JPY. Trend line sell signal on 26th of August 2013 on Euro JPY that made 194 pips in 2 days. How did we do it? Now the price was going up and there is a trend line here, and we watch the trend line. Because I draw the trend line and the price go to the trend line, and I got a signal that is going to sell off, and that gave us 194 pips in 2 days. Now this is also another signal we got. This is a trend line buy signal on the 30th of August on Euro JPY. This trend line buy signal made a loss of minus 61 pips in 2 days. This is the entry for the buy and this is the exit for the buy, which made the loss. Now at the same point, that particular trade the buy still triggered. Now the trend line buy signal on 2nd September 2013 on Euro JPY made 142 pips in 2 days. After the loss, the price still bought again. So that means this particular signal, my first entry, I was top out at minus 61 pips, but my second attempt has I've succeeded the second attempt, which is now giving me 142 pips in 2 days. And there's another signal also, resistant line sell signal on the 4th of September 2013 on Euro JPY. This signal also made a loss of 70 pips in 1 day. That means the day I picked this signal, the same day I was stopped out. So basically this is how to trade Forex professionally with technical in view of technical analysis. Now let's go to the summary of the video 3. 2 weeks of trading from 26th of August to on the 6th of September. On pound USD, we had only one trading signal that made 439 pips in 11 days. And also on the Euro JPY, we had 4 trading signals. The first one made 194 pips in 2 days. The second one made a loss of minus 61 pips. The third one made a profit of 142 pips in 2 days. And the fourth signal made a loss of minus 70 pips in 1 day. This is Forex trading. It is not always profit throughout. There are losses also. But when you look at the ratio between the wins and the losses, it's wonderful. The losses are limited, whilst the profit can climb out even as far as 439 pips. This is technical trading approach by Augwood Forex. So we had this summary here. So in 2 weeks of trading, we had a profit of 644 pips. Now let's look at risk and reward ratio in the third video. In video 1, we had 680 pips. If you have not watched, try and watch video 1 to see this pips that is generated. And also in video 2, we made 685 pips. You should be able to, if you have not watched it, do well and watch it and see how that signals also was generated. And also in this video 3, we made 644 pips in the next 2 weeks. So total accumulated pips is 2009 pips in 7 weeks. So therefore, with your risk and reward ratio, assuming you are trading the same $10,000 account with 0.5%, this is a low risk. This is a low risk trading approach. You would have made 10% with trading 0.5% per trade. If you were trading 1% per trade, you would have still made 20% in returns. And this is how 20% look like, which is $2,009. If you were trading 1.5% with this accumulated pips, you would have made 30.16%. If you were trading 2%, you would have made 40.18%. If you were trading 2.5%, then you would have made 50.23% profit, which is represented by 5,023, and your total balance will now be looking $15,023. Assuming you are trading this ratio, this 3% per trade, you would have made 60 accumulatively. You would have been 60 pips, 60% profit so far. And if you were trading 4% per trade, accumulatively your account would have been reading 80% now. And if you are trading this high risk of 5% per trade, you would have made 100.4%, which is represented by $10,045. So your total balance will now be standing at $20,045. This is forex trading. This is money management approach. So if you learn how to trade, or if you know how to trade, you also have to know how to use your money management to secure your account and be able to trade steadily and be able to make consistent profit, instead of blowing your account with just a few trades. But rather, why not take it step by step and keep climbing as you accumulate profits? Once again, thank you very much. Once again, you can visit our website www.augwoodforex.com for other videos also, and also for other tutorial and other informations also. We update all this information in our website every month, so be visiting our website for new update. Thank you very much once again. My name is Augustine Ketoglu. Watch out for video 4. Thank you.